Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your boy, The Sean Davy Way Show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in and tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today, I bring you another episode of Surviving TikTok Most Delusional Couples. And today, we introduce two new couples, Beejay TV and Saucy Santana and Nupe. You know, I like to give my subscribers a backstory on whom we are talking about. Not everyone knows who everyone is. So without holding you any further, let's start with Beejay TV and we will merge into Saucy Santana and Nupe. Beejay TV is a couple channel, more so of family channel, including the daughter of Brian Martin, which is the B of BJ, and Jay Fredman, which is the J. So Beejay TV. Get it? The family channel launched in 2021. They are known for pranks, entertaining experiments, vlogs, giveaways, and more. They have more than 1.1 million subscribers just on their family channel alone. So shout out to Beejay TV. They've been doing this for quite some time, and I love this couple. Delilah, which is Brian's daughter, is also featured in a lot of the skits that they do, which makes it a family channel. Brian had Delilah in a relationship prior to dating Jay. So I don't want people to get that confused and say like, oh, well, how does he have a kid? Yeah, he was in a relationship with a woman. They had a daughter, which her name is Delilah, and they are no longer together. Brian is dating Jay. Beejay TV. Delilah is a part of the channel as well due to her father, Brian, being one of the channel holders. Okay? That is how they are a family channel. Not the kid's mother being included in the skits, just more so of the couple and the daughter, Delilah.
Huh?
I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hi, y'all. What are you saying?
Huh?
What are you saying? Like karate, hi, y'all?
She's saying hi, huh?
Okay, but it don't sound like hi, y'all. It sound like hell, y'all. That's what it sound like
Tell
to me.
Daddy. I'ma tell him, okay?
You okay? Somebody hit you?
So you lying, Lala. Somebody did. So at the park, this little boy like pushed Lila down. Like, you know how
And what you did?
Listen. You gonna listen or you gonna yell? Okay, so over there and I said, you have to say sorry. And then the boy parents got up and was like,
And then what?
and it was like, he don't have to say sorry. He don't gotta do that. Like, what you gonna do if you don't say sorry?
What did you do? I'm saying, what did you do to the little boy when he pushed her? Did you push him?
Why would I push a child?
What did you mean? The same reason he pushed her, I would have pushed him.
He put like
You hit him back or
Lila
something?
said no, cause she said she started crying. It really hurted her feelings, like how he pushed her. So when when he said that, I said you're not gonna do that. So I pushed him down. So I got like, you know I'm gonna say that. So boom. So when listen, babe, you have to listen.
Cause I'm so when did you hit him?
I didn't hit him at all. It was a big family.
Nobody get about your family. Nobody get. We finna go. Baby, move.
No, bro, you have to listen. We can't go back. It's just the two of us.
Who gets Jameson? Don't play with me. You should have called. I don't give a. Let's go. Don't play with me, baby. You talking about a pushed off. You set your down. Let's go to the park. GPS thing. What park you was at?
You don't need to go back to jail.
Shut up. I'm not hearing you say what you.
Side note, shout out to Beejay TV. I think that they are a wonderful couple. No one's perfect. I don't look at any couple as couple goals, but if I had to pick a couple online that I would like my energy with my relationship to radiate like, I would say BJ TV. They are hilarious. I love the family dynamic, adding Delilah in there. I just think it's great. They have a really good thing going. They've been doing it for years, and I hope they keep up all the good work. I find them extremely entertaining. I understand that they are over the top with a lot of the things that they do, mannerisms, etc. So for some people, it can be too much, but for me, it is not. I can't get enough of these guys. So shout out to BJ TV, Brian and Jay. Love them both down. Watching some of the clips that we did of the family's channel, BJ TV, with the young lady Delilah, as much as people like the skits, they have gotten backlash over some of the pranks that they do that involve Delilah. And here's one of them.
Don't look at it, it's mine.
Okay, if she wants some, she can get some.
No, she's not, it's mine.
But I paid
That's
for
why
it.
she has her own food for her to eat.
The fuck? But I'm saying, if she wants some ice cream,
No,
she can
she's
get
not.
some.
It's my food. Let me move it because you keep staring at it.
What?
Who? Who?
Who else?
Side note, in my opinion, I don't think that it's much to call home and tell anybody about, but I can understand some people that don't understand how pranks work, and that the young lady knew all of this prior to doing it. Some people look at her as an innocent little kid that shouldn't be involved in adult shenanigans, and they have a family channel, so why wouldn't she be involved in the pranks? Rather, she's helping prank her dad or her dad's boyfriend, or they're using her as the prank itself to get the reaction from the other person. I don't see anything wrong with it, but people online were outraged by a few different skits that they did that involved Delilah. So they have kind of toned it down with her and focused more so on doing a lot of pranks with just them two. But I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. I guess call me crazy, but it's a prank. It's like, we know that this isn't real. They're just joking around, and the baby is fine. Like, I don't know, but moving right along, I think some people are just way too emotional about the smallest things, putting 20 on 10 when the young lady's fine. So let's move right along.
Coming for you. You almost 30, eating all that grease.
You scratching me out! Every fucking damn bitch scratch the out!
You need to chill out.
That shit's irritating.
They
You letting this shit get to your head, baby?
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
This is a man in a
I've
wig.
got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs?
Oh my God.
I've got 20. But who cares?
No big deal. Stop playing. Jackson, stop playing. Bro, stop playing.
I wanna be where the people are.
Man, this bitch is
I
stupid.
wanna see what I see. I'm dancing. What do you do with this?
Jameson, stop playing. Like, what is you doing? What is you on?
I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs?
Oh my fucking God.
Please help me find Eric, cause I
I'm
don't want
finna
to
go.
sit here anymore.
I'm not finna sit here. That's what the fuck I'm telling you.
What would I give
Jameson,
if I
for
could
real.
live out of these waters?
Shut the fuck up. For real.
Out of the sea. I wish I could be part of this world. Can you help me find my Eric?
No. I can't help a motherfucking thing. They done already made her black. Baby, they're not gonna make her a man.
Again, shout out to BJ TV. I adore them. They are so funny. I don't see how people can't watch them. Like, I just find them to be hilarious. And if you haven't checked out BJ TV, make sure you check them out. Let them know that Sean Davy sent you. So, giving you a little introduction into them, and this is just episode 1. So we will be talking more about BJ TV because, again, I adore. And we are also speaking on Saucy Santana and his boyfriend, Nupe. Let's get into that. Saucy Santana has been dating Nupe, which is a hairdresser slash TikToker, etc. He seems to be a very nice guy. I have been checking out some of his lives as of recently. I do like the dynamic between he and Saucy Santana. It does seem as if they genuinely care about each other and have strong feelings for one another. With that being said, I don't think that this relationship will work out. Nupe just got out of a relationship not too long before getting into a relationship with Saucy Santana. And Saucy Santana, to me, isn't serious about dating anyone. He's always given like Playboy, hop from person to person to try to get as much money as you can, get them to buy you as many things as possible. It's the same thing that they rap about. And it's also, as soon as they get upset, one of the first things that they scream is what a person has done for them. It's all about the bag, you know, big bank versus little bank, etc. So Saucy has never given me the I'm ready to settle down, pick a fence, get a dog, maybe adopt a kid one day. He's never given me that type of energy. So forgive me if I don't take Saucy Santana's relationships serious. Why would I if he don't?
Bitch, I'm about to do my motherfucking Sunday fun day, play my motherfucking music, bitch.
Wanna be some Sport?
No, I'm a soldier. You did that because I was with that boy.
Side note. So again, I do like their energy together. I think that they are adorable. Well, I think the relationship is adorable, watching them grow and bond. But ups have downs and downs have ups. Saucy and Nupe have gotten into some heated arguments, which is expected being in a relationship. I feel arguing is healthy in a relationship if you can find some resolve. But if you can't find resolve, then it just turns toxic, right? You will argue because of the differences. You're not going to agree on everything all the time. And certain arguments start based off of just trying to prove your point and being heard. Toxic is Saucy. And why I say that is, knowing Saucy from the past, he's always given me, he wants to date like a heterosexual black woman would date. His dude has to be masculine, not toxic, but he's not against that either, toxic masculinity, and has to be the one to treat him as if he is the lady of the night, the queen, holding doors open, getting into physical altercations with people if need be, being the person in the head of the household or the man of the house is what Saucy has always tried to get, in my opinion.
Hey! I'm just calling people at Sean's phone, so I'll call you back. Figure out who these numbers is. Why am I answering? Alright, And you better not break fire.
Bye, Carlos.
Hey, Brandon! What are you doing? Okay, I'll be there. Yeah.
Brandon!
I'm calling people my boyfriend called off.
Brandon!
Oh, shut up. I should never call your phone. I should never.
Brandon, keep calling the phone. Hey, Siri.
Yes.
Hey, Siri. Call 911. Oh, who's she calling?
Why nobody ain't answering? Hey, Moose. Hey, I'm just calling for people and shut up.
Why y'all playing? What's going on?
Nah, he was.
That's Bud.
That's
That's
fine.
Bud. Keep calling my phone.
He said keep calling. He said keep calling me. But if I was you, I wouldn't be there. I'll block your number, okay?
That's Bud. Keep calling my phone. Like, keep blowing my phone up. So it can't be used.
Why he say keep calling?
I don't know. Is he hiding something in his phone?
No.
I don't know. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here with all that. I ain't got a good phone. Ain't got to feel crazy here. Answer! Hey, it's okay. What you doing?
I'm finna go to the gym, bro. I need to get bigger. My little skinny ass.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm just calling people on my boyfriend phone.
Yeah, I love you, bro.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Girl, dang, all trying to do is talk to TikTok people all day. The best, the cheating allegations. Shit. Sean,
Yeah.
you don't see me?
No, I'm a faithful boyfriend.
Hey, Crystal.
What's up?
Now I'm just calling people on my damn phone. Yeah, see, if you have another phone, he'll be shit. Rich chasing you around the house, beating down the motherfucker. Yeah, you have another phone, he'll be chasing you all around the house trying to get it back. Trying to get it back because he won't want you to go through it. But see, my man, he's sitting calm outside this door. Let's see that. All right, bro, I'm going to have to call you back. My time. Bro, my time limited. I got to call you back. It's limited. I got to call you back. Where's the people? Oh, who got that in? What's that? Nupe! You call us. I'm trying to call the people together.
Saucy wants to be the woman, if you will, in the relationship. So if there's going to be any emotion or a person getting emotional in the relationship, it's Saucy. He wants his man masculine or, again, toxic, to where he doesn't express himself much. You have to ask 100 questions just to get to answer one. 99 questions later, you're finally getting the answer to the question you asked 2-3 days ago. He wants that type of guy, one that is harder to communicate with, more of a look and an act versus trying to find a healthy situation. Nupe is an emotional individual. And with him being emotional and having certain outbursts when it comes to Saucy, I don't think that will work in the long run. Saucy doesn't care for emotion. He would rather throw some things at each other, yell, leave type of, slamming doors, all that. He would rather that. I think that's the way that Saucy would rather communicate instead of sitting down, iron out heart-to-hearts and issues. I don't think Saucy wants to do any of that. I don't think that's a turn on at all. I think it is a turn off. Let's get into Saucy and Nupe having a disagreement and how Nupe responds.
Like, he let the door hit me. He didn't hold it. And I was like, that was real rude. You wouldn't think that was just rude that you let that door? He gonna say something. I thought you was behind me. clearly I wasn't if the door hit me in my face. And instead, you should just be like, oh, my bad, babe, or I apologize, my bad. I ain't mean to let the door hit you. I didn't know you were behind me. I didn't get no apology or no nothing. It's just like, I think niggas be forgetting that just because I'm the nigga in a relationship or I'm a guy, I still got feelings though. So yeah, I'm irritated. I came back to my hotel room. And then it's like, I brought it up to him again. I was like, you don't think that was, he was talking to me crazy. You could have said, baby, you hit the door. Why do I got to call you baby? You just hit the door in my face. You just smacked the door in my face and I got to call you baby? Okay. And it's just like me, I would have never done that. I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I didn't know you was behind me. Just natural instinct. So I was like, did I do something that made you irritated? That's why you didn't want to hold the door for me? We're a grown man, we can talk about it. I don't know. It's just like, if it was something that bothered you that I said before prior or something, instead of having built up anger, like when you hit the door and I didn't like that you didn't apologize, I brought it up to you. I brought it up to your attention that I didn't like that. And you still didn't give a fuck. And that's when I left. Like, what the hell? Just be like, I apologize for letting the door hit you. It's not that hard. And I would have been okay. I would have been just fine. I'm looking stupid. So I like to have my own shit. If I need to go take a break, okay, everybody irritate me, everybody piss me off. Let me go chill out real quick and let me just go, you know what I'm saying? What I need to do to recollect myself, I could do that. But it's just like, y'all keep trying to make it seem like it's weird that I got my own tail just because I date him. And it's just like, we just started dating. I go to his house. I spend a lot of time over there. He come here too. So it's just like, I don't know why y'all think I'm finna be sleeping in somebody's house that I just started dating. So y'all need to stop with the think pieces and thinking that it's weird. I don't know how y'all mama raised y'all, and that's another thing. I was raised old school. My mom was 64 before she passed. My dad right now is 76, 75. Baby, I couldn't even go over people's house growing up. So it's like, some of those things are still like instilled in me where it's like, me come sleep at your crib and we just started dating. Like, it ain't even been 5 months, y'all. And I feel like that's how you quickly make somebody not like you, by kind of overstaying your welcome and understand what provokes somebody, understands what, what people icks are and shit like that. And it's just like, if you over put yourself onto somebody too soon, that can make them not like you a lot. Cause it's just like, okay, I can't even get rid of you. You sleeping at my house. You already pissed me off. I can't get rid of you. Now that's making me not even want to be by you. And it's just like, okay, once I notice that me and you kind of getting flustered, irritated, you go your way, I go my way. We come back when we kind of done either talked on the phone or something or figure some shit out. So them people that keep saying, why you got a hotel? That's why. And if y'all ever date somebody, I think it's best that you get your own shit too. Get that dog. And when I wish I would go somewhere in another state that's not my state where I don't got no crib. And you basically putting every power in somebody else's hands. I would never give nobody power over me. Ever.
Side note, I don't think there's anything wrong with how Nupe is expressing himself. I feel that if Nupe had to leave, then Saucy makes him feel unwanted. And when he left to go to the hotel because he was staying at Saucy's house and he felt like Saucy needed space, I don't think Saucy necessarily wanted him to leave. I think Saucy wanted him to get out. And a get out is when a person is used to being alone and they like their own space, but they don't mind sharing it, when they get to the point of not wanting to share that space, they just simply want you to get out. It's not a separation thing. It's just having separate identities. You go live your life, I go live my life. Let's give each other time to miss each other. Sometimes too much togetherness can cause a lot of friction in situations, but that shows that Saucy doesn't have a I'm not going to say that it doesn't have feelings for him. I'm going to say that the feelings aren't as strong as Nupe's feelings for Saucy. I think that Nupe is the type of person that falls hard, and Saucy is the type of person that hardly falls. You have to be a certain type of individual to make Saucy kind of like bend to your will. And what I mean by that is a street thuggish, ruggish type of guy. I think those type of men really turn Saucy on. And when you are extremely attracted to someone, it doesn't matter really what they say, you're going to listen. If they have an attitude, if they're mad at you, you don't care as long as you are in their space. When you aren't really feeling somebody, then when you are fed up with them, you are just simply fed up. But when you're attracted to somebody you're fed up with, you don't separate. You still stay with that individual. So Saucy letting Nupe leave lets me know that he's not Saucy's type. He's not the type of person that Saucy would bend and find common ground with. It's either Saucy's way or the highway when it comes to Nupe. When I stated earlier, Saucy likes the thuggish, ruggish bone type of guy. He does. Nupe is pretty much one and the same when it comes to Saucy. If you're paying attention to the screen right now, Saucy doesn't want a guy like this. Someone that wears wigs and, he's kind of like a baby Saucy Santana, like identical or fraternal twins. That isn't the type of energy that is going to make Saucy settle down and stay with an individual like Nupe. This will never work again. Opposites attract. So I feel that when Nupe is with Saucy and he's not wearing wigs and etc., I think he's doing it to appease Saucy, which means again that he has stronger feelings for Saucy than Saucy has for him. Him dressing in just strictly male attire around Saucy and having a different type of energy. He kind of talks more, I don't want to say masculine, but he leaves a lot of his femininity out of his speech and mannerisms when he is around Saucy. I think sometimes it just comes out. But other than that, I think he does that so that Saucy can have the role of the female, if you will, in the relationship. And I don't think that makes Nupe happy because I think he's a blend of both. I think sometimes he feels like, I just want to wear a wig and a good bust down and, hang out. And then sometimes I feel like he wants to dress like he would dress when he's with Saucy, more of a manlier tone. And I think that isn't good for Nupe to have to hide part of who you are to appease Saucy. Again, they are a lot alike. So it's kind of like dating yourself. The beard, the hair, the clothes. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to work if I'm being blunt and honest. Nupe, again, was in a relationship prior to dating Saucy. I think they've been dating about a year or a little bit over a year now. And Nupe is clearly not over his last relationship because, in my opinion, Nupe sitting here over 6 minutes long talking about how certain people state that his ex looks good now and that he acts better and that he seems to be living a better lifestyle now that he is single or no longer with Nupe. Nupe took extreme offense to that. Some people felt that Nupe was blocking them because of their opinion of his ex-boyfriend being happier without him. So Nupe comes forward like, hey, I know a lot of y'all think that I'm blocking y'all because of my ex, and that's not what's going on. At first, when I first heard the clip, I'm like, okay, I understand. He's just addressing some mutual friends that he had with his ex. But the more he started talking, the more it started to sound like he misses his ex. I'll let you be the judge. Let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? So I don't really tend to like address anything, but I'm just going to address this once for all. A lot of people think I'm mad at them. A lot of creators think I'm mad or like unfollowing them because they are cool with my ex. Let me make this clear. I'm not mad at y'all at all for following my ex, being cool with him, battling him, or none of that. I only unfollow the people who try to tear me down to uplift him. I've seen several clips of people like, and they think they're joking, but it's like you can't really joke on the internet and it's clipped and then it's pushing a narrative. I've seen so many clips of like, oh yeah, you look so much happier now that you're not with that boy, or now that now that you're single. That comment is a jab at me because now you're making it seem like, okay, this boy was just so unhappy while he was dating me, which I know for a fact is not the truth. Every relationship has its ups and downs. For you to push the narrative of like, oh yeah, he's just so much happier now that he's single gives the motive like he was just so unhappy while dating me. When we both just came to the agreement of like, okay, I think it's just best we go our separate ways. No hate, just maybe we just outgrown each other or it's just, not working. Mind you, these are comments from people who I consider cool or my friends. You can tell somebody, and let me just say how you can be more sensitive towards my feelings with saying the same thing. Hey, such and such, you look good. You got a glow to you. I'm happy for you. That's the same thing without saying, hey, you look so much better now that you're gone, or now that you're not with that person no more, now that you're not. Because if you're supposed to be my friend, are you implying that he was never happy with me? And now that he's not with me, that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not 100% true. And then you make it seem like, oh, I just caused. So now when people watch that video or people see that clip or are watching that live, they feel like, okay, wow, he is so much happier without him. When there's so many clips of us having good times while we were in a relationship. So for that to come from people who were also people who used to gas up our relationship or say like, I like y'all together, it just seems weird. There's still people to this day that my ex is friends with on here who give him words of encouragement when we were going through our breakup, who never mentioned me or mention things that would make it seem like I was just a bad guy. I still support them financially on this app. I'm still friends with them. The people who I felt like were being shady towards me or, like I said, tearing me down to lift him up is the things I didn't like. So there's this big narrative going around that, oh yeah, Nupe doesn't like people who share the screen with Splat. There's so many people who I'm still cool with on the back end who still share the screen with him. But people are not willing to take accountability for their words and understand that when you're trying to uplift somebody, you don't have to down somebody else just to uplift him. You can give him words of encouragement without having to basically tear me down. Also, I unfollowed a lot of people too who I just felt like when we were going through our breakup, I'm a person who can mask my emotions very well. I can make it seem like I'm the happiest man in the world, but the whole time inside I feel like my world is coming to an end. And I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration. Like, okay, like that saying, like that saying that people say, like, check on your strong friends too. Just because they may seem strong or always, seem like they get through their tough times pretty easily doesn't mean that they're going through a tough time. When these cameras are on, of course, I'm going to put a smile on. I'm going to do what I got to do because at the end of the day, this is my job. He's the kind of person, he doesn't know how to like mask his emotions. If he's sad, he's going to show he's sad. If he wants to cry, he's going to cry. If he's angry, he's going to show he's angry. I'm the type of person I could be mad as fuck, but be laughing. And I tend to do that a lot. Like if I'm mad, I will laugh to cover up that I'm mad because I don't want people knowing that I'm mad. I'm the type of person, if I'm sad, I will cover it up with laughter or smiles because I don't want people to know or I don't want people to feel bad for me because I never want to feel like a weak person. I don't like to show weakness. And I'm not saying showing your emotions is a sign of weakness, but people like to feed off of your emotions. And I don't ever want to give nobody ammunition or give anybody any room to feel like, okay, I know what makes him sad or I know what makes him mad, because your enemies tend to use that against you. Oh, he's sad right now, so let me play on his top about this. All in all, I'm just here to clear this narrative up y'all can battle my ex. Y'all can be friends with him. I'm not mad at it. I'm not jealous of that of him. I'm very happy that he's doing well. But kill the whole, oh, Nupe is jealous of him. Nupe is mad that people share the screen with him. Nupe don't care for that boy. I can't fight the trolls, but I can stand up for myself. When me and my ex broke up, I gave that boy $10,000 to basically go ahead and start his life off, a brand new life without me. Because like I said, while we were in a relationship, I paid all the bills. I took care of him. I did everything for him. Literally everything. And I know how hard it is to go from having somebody take care of you to being on your own completely and not knowing where to go or where to turn to. Out of the kindness of my heart, I gave him $10,000. Whether you want to pay your rent up in advance, whether you want to get stuff for your new apartment, whatever this $10,000 can do for you, here it is. I don't think I'm going to give $10,000 to somebody I genuinely just don't care for or hate or want to see do bad or none of that, the narratives that they're pushing. I think people just, on the internet, people tend to gravitate. They saw our relationship and they fell in love with our relationship. So they was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of sad that it has to go now. Or they felt like I chose something bigger or whatever and decided to just leave him in the dust when that wasn't even the case. All in all, I just want y'all to stop with this narrative of, oh, Nupe is mad at people because they are still cool with his ex. That's not it. That it doesn't bother me at all that y'all support him, that y'all are friends with him. None of that. Like I said, that's somebody I genuinely loved. So there's no hate in my heart when y'all are being his friend, but you can be somebody's friend without having to belittle the next person or trying to diminish my character or trying to make it seem like I was just such big bad guy when that wasn't.
Side note, yeah, in my opinion, speaking that long, I don't even have a minute to talk about my ex, okay? You can get about a good 15 to 20 seconds, if that. Most of us don't even have that. But to sit there and go on and on and on about making people realize that what they're saying about him being happier without you hurts your feelings, it gives that you don't want him to be happy without you because you want to be with him. I don't think Nupe wants his ex to be unhappy. I just think that he will feel better if people felt like, hey, you were doing a lot better when you were with Nupe, or ever since you and Nupe broke up, you're kind of like me now, or you don't talk to us anymore, etc. That's not what's going on. And I think that would have made Nupe feel a little bit better. But since it's the opposite, since it's just like, oh yeah, you look good, keep doing what you're doing. It's good you got rid of that dead weight, because now that it's gone, it's like, and I can understand a person being offended by it if these people are supposed to be your friend. But I don't think that people were saying it if they are friends to upset him. I think that they were just stating the obvious, stating whatever they seen within that moment. We spoke of Beejay TV earlier. Now let's merge the two.
Hey, y'all! Oh my God!
What you finna cry
So-
about, bitch? Cry on this website.
What's up?
Cry on this website. Hey, girl.
I got y'all. I'll turn y'all website. Thank you.
You so cute.
Thank you. Come on.
My heart beats so fast.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Nupe has been friends with a couple Beejay, Brian and Jay, TV for quite some time. Jay and Nupe were closer. They were, I'm not going to say best friends, but close to it. They've done skits together. They've done commentary together. They've done content together. And this is how Saucy gets brought into the equation as well. So now you have two couples that have linked up and are friends. Brian and Jay, Beejay TV, already knew Saucy as well. Saucy Santana has gotten ideas from them in the past for album rollouts, etc. We'll get into that a little bit too. So these two both already had established relationships with both parties even before they started dating. Jay and Nupe have exchanged some words and beef. There was shade being thrown out through the TikTok world and Bigo, etc. Nupe was allegedly telling certain content creators if they worked with them or did battles with them on TikTok that it was going to be a problem. Nupe was also on ghost mode inside of the chats of Beejay TV, saying negative things about them, and Jay and his audience, the Beejay members, knew that it was Nupe, although he was on ghost mode. It was discovered that it was Nupe. He came off of ghost mode as himself and was saying the same things. So this is how I'm assuming that it started to brew between a beef with the couples. And then Jay and Saucy Santana exchanged some words. Brian and Saucy Santana exchanged some words. Jay got to the point of stating some really mean things about Saucy Santana's deceased mother, and then lights, camera, action.
But I'm just saying, he knew how to go there with you, just how Splat knew where to find y'all. But I'm just saying, he been here. Don't boost his head up to get another ass whooping.
It's not.
It's going to happen, though.
Okay?
I am okay. What happened?
What happened?
I said I'm okay.
Good.
What happened?
I said I'm okay.
Everybody's good.
Okay, everybody.
Are
okay.
you good?
So no, he.
So what did y'all come here to do?
It's Zay's birthday.
It's Zay's birthday. What did y'all come here to do? Take shots, or did y'all come to bang? What's happening? Zay.
It's Zay's birthday.
What did we come to do?
It's Zay's birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's Zay's birthday. Did you come to take shots?
Sleep and you was rapping.
Who?
Rapping what?
Who?
You was rapping.
You was on the phone. You was on the phone.
You was just speaking
on the phone on live. Did we not talk on live? No, me and you talked on live.
You heard me?
Oh, let's take shots.
And you said what?
So now we here, ain't no shots.
There's shots right here, baby.
I got shots right here.
The water is on you.
You asleep?
Yeah, I was just asleep. I just woke up.
I see.
Okay, but you said on the live,
You knew
on the phone, we're taking shots.
I didn't know nothing. I ain't see you. I ain't see you on the phone when I called Zay. I ain't see you.
But you see me though.
Cause I was asleep. That's why
you
you
see
didn't
me
say
on the phone.
I'm woke now. I just woke up.
You see me on the phone.
Taking shots.
Okay, are you here to take shots or what are you here to do?
We taking shots. You want to cheers?
Yes. Cheers to the girls' weekend.
Hold on.
Nupe asked you a question.
I'm right here.
He already asked you.
I already said I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'm right here. I don't want to, I'm right here. Handle what you need to handle right here. Still say what I say. Huh? So the girl's not as bold? I'm right here. We're right here.
We see him right there.
I'm right here.
He told you.
I'm not going outside.
I know that. I know that. So I was confused when you said that you was the richest in the room. I was confused when you said check the stats. No, you got to bring out the stats.
Show me the fun. Show me the fun.
I'm disappointed.
Show me the fun.
But you say but I never compared myself to you. I was telling you that what I got, and you know what you have. So I didn't compare myself to you. I didn't put myself in your lane. You said that check the stats, and I was like, and I said check my bank account, and I said check my bank account. Okay, so that's your stats and my bank account.
Turn the camera off.
No, I
Cut
get
the
paid.
gun.
I get paid that content.
You don't get paid. I'll pay you more
You
than
gonna call
that.
the police?
I will pay you more than that. What's up? How much you
I'm not
need?
talking about you. I'm talking about Nupe.
How much you
No,
need?
that's what we said on cameras.
How much you need? I'll pay you.
Nupe's police.
How much? No police. Y'all want the phone?
I know this bitch.
I won't call nobody.
We fired and she called the police. I don't got time, girl.
No phone. I'm
I
not
ain't
calling
going to
nobody. I
jail.
don't need no police.
I'm not going to jail,
Trust
Nupe.
me. I came here.
They not sending my nigga back to Haiti. I need my nigga.
I'm gonna send him back to Haiti my damn
I'm not
self.
going to
Wait
jail.
till
I'm
I
going to
go
jail. I
there.
got no green card.
He
I got all my
Wait.
shit.
No.
Listen.
No. You gonna call the police?
Listen.
No, baby.
Cause it's going
I'm gonna do that.
I don't want to send Jameson.
I'm not going nowhere.
I don't want to send nobody.
Why would you
nowhere.
try to send me?
No, I know you're wondering, like, okay, Sean, what is going on? I will tell you, okay? Let me try to bring you up to date. Jealousy is what's happening. But before we get into the jealousy, let's get into the scene in its entirety. In the blue pajamas is Zay. This is Zay's home with the beard and the do-rag on. Beejay, Brian, and Jay were already at Zay's home, spending the night. They're all just hanging out. Saucy had stated on live that when he saw Beejay and, well, Brian and Jay, that it's up. You know what that means in the streets. You know, when I see you, you know, have the same energy. So Saucy contacts Zay, asks Zay what was going on. Zay's like, oh, we're just chilling, you know, Beejay, you know, they're over here, yada, yada. Saucy's like, oh, okay, well, I'm leaving the club with Jada Waita, and we're going to stop by. Knowing that Saucy and Nupe had issue with B and J, he was like, okay, well, you're coming with Jada Waita, no big deal. Now, if Saucy said he was coming with Nupe, I think Zay would have been like, oh, yeah, no, because he knew that they had issue. More so of Nupe having issue with Beejay than Saucy, but Saucy having more so of an issue with Jay and what Jay said about his mother. But Saucy wasn't making it seem like it was any smoke because he did reach out to Zay and Beejay, and all of them were on one accord and was like, okay, cool. Saucy and Jada Waita are going to stop by. Now, I'm going to play Zay really quick so he can confirm what I just said. Zay, the homeowner, thought that Saucy Santana was coming over with Jada Waita, not Nupe.
Santana said he was coming with Jada Waita. Girl, I opened up the door, it's Nupe. Where Jada Waita at? Girl. Girl, yes, she was just left the club. She said, I just left the club with Jada Waita. I'm coming with Jada Waita. We come to the after party. Girl, that ain't no Jada Waita. Yes.
Side note, so as you see, Saucy Santana is very disrespectful for trying to set Beejay TV up like that at Zay's home. If Zay is your friend, then you should have just been honest with him and let him know that you were about to come over to his house and send it up and you were coming with your man, that you were coming with Nupe. Why lie and say that you're coming with Jada so that their guard could be down? And Saucy spoke to both people before he got there and alluded that they were going to drink and take shots and hang out. He didn't say nothing about putting hands on anybody or I'm on my way over there, be outside. He didn't say anything like that. He just said, yep, I'm coming over there to kick it. I'm bringing Jada Waita. We're going to take some shots. And that was it. Long behold, that's why I was playing those clips. Saucy comes in the house, acts like everything is good, grabbing a bottle of water out of the refrigerator, although he came intoxicated. He was severely drunk. When he got there, it didn't look like because he wasn't staggering or anything, but he is clearly drunk. And Nupe comes in a little bit after Saucy. So when Saucy first comes in, you can tell that his energy is a little off, but he not popping-ish. He's just, you know, kind of just like, yeah, what's up, you know? They speak to Saucy. Saucy waves, you know, and says hello. So again, why would a person think that there is an issue? Then comes in Nupe. So in my opinion, Saucy is wrong. He should have told Zay what was going up. That's his home. It's not yours. If you really wanted to put hands on them or have hands put on them, then you could have did it differently. You did not have to lie. So that is how we are here. Okay. All of this confusion and whatnot. They are bringing up a lot of the things that they were saying online. Big bang, little bang, my league, your league, levels, etc. So that is how we got here. So after Saucy lies and says that Jada was coming and instead brings Nupe, Beejay ends up calling the police, or should I say Brian. Brian, hilarious, calls the police on Saucy Santana and Nupe. Let's get into that.
Had him in the house for no apparent reason. But for a whole hour. Girl, what we sitting here arguing for? Don't worry about it. No, I'm coming out. Let me show you. That's the police. Oh. I don't give a fuck who stay here. Bitch, let me show you how I don't play. I'm coming. Let me show you. Let's play. Let's really give the internet a show. I'm coming. Yes, I called. Hi, Brian Alex Martin. Bam is the name. Let me come over here.
Take a seat real quick.
Okay, let me take a seat with you.
Relax. What's going on?
Hold on. I can probably.
Relax. Yeah, you're good. I'm relaxed. What's going on?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, girl. Hold on.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Hold on. I need a storyline real quick. Let me put this up real quick. Don't go nowhere. The police gonna need you, boo. How you, babe?
Just talk to me. What's going on?
All right. So I'm here celebrating my friend's birthday, my lovely friend right here.
Right.
Then you got these two hooligans right here, and they're coming here threatening us. And they got weapons and all that over there. I have it recorded as well. If you would like to see, I don't know what's going on. You see, they're like overly big and huge like rhinos. And you know, I'm just little. I'm little ass. I got it on video, boo. You know.
Yes, it was live recorded.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody got mutual friends.
We'll get to you, man, sir.
I'm gonna talk to you.
We're gonna get to you, man, woman. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the disrespect. Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, I just like to move with my hands. That's what Yeah, we was just having a lovely good time. I was sitting right here, laying down on my friend's couch, as I said. This big Morris comes in. She comes in saying she wants to fight. Her right here.
Oh, she.
It's her and her nigga. Her nigga. Then she got these rings on her hand. She's doing all this in the face and all that. Provoking. Stay with me. Then she's over here on that side right there. It's a nice set over there. So she's like staying right there like calm. And you know me, I'm just little ass can be. And you see her size and look at me. And I'm like, girl, I got shit to lose, sister. I have kids. I have people to feed out here. And it's not a joke, it's real life. You know what I'm saying? People can't be out here. And then she don't have the respect that we're at my friend's house. It's her birthday. You coming from the club so drunk because she is intoxicated right now, as you can tell. But it's okay for her to be a little intoxicated, But I don't understand what's going on. She's coming here with all this rah-rah trying to fight. And it's not given that, I have stuff to lose, as I just mentioned.
Right.
And I just think, my friend, it's his birthday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Zay, it's your birthday.
Excuse me. He'll talk to you in a minute, man, sir. Man, woman. Right. I'm so sorry. I won't mess up. What is your pronouns? I don't want to, mess up your pronouns. He, she, woman, they.
Whatever you feel.
Okay, dog. Okay, sorry. Whatever she want to be. Yeah, I just trying to figure out what's going on. They're not rowdy right now because, the officer's here, looking fine himself. And I feel like you should talk to
your man too?
Huh?
You want the officer too? Y'all good at this?
Oh no! I've been hushed about it. Don't let me take you where you don't want to go. Yes, but she's calm now. But I got her on video. She's trying to attack us. Do you need to take the footage?
You was live streaming.
Yes, I don't play.
Listen, was there any physical?
Yes.
No.
In the hand. All this, that's physical.
No.
Touch, that's
when
physical.
we walked in, she jumped up and picked up this iron and these scissors. Oh no! Don't turn it off.
Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
I don't play about my things. I work hard.
Let's back up.
Yeah.
I got a lot of fans, so they.
I don't mind, sister girl. You are a fan of
I
mine.
got a bigger fan base.
I'm gonna show you a story.
And you got videos to my. He sent me the thing to his house.
Yeah.
He sent me his address because I didn't know it. But this is my friend. We have a mutual friend.
Yeah.
So when we got here, everybody picks and talks and your mama dead and all this other type of stuff. So once we got here, the boyfriend, Little Miss
Brian Alex Martin, Bam is the name for short.
Little Miss Bam Bam. It's live stream. Bam Bam hopped off the couch and jumped up and grabbed the iron, and that's why this stuff is right here. You see where we were sitting on the couch? We was on this side. They was on this side with knives and irons and all this stuff. And so she's like, oh, da da da. So I'm like, well, cut the camera off because you doing a lot of this and the third, but for what? Because it's giving a show. And so now the show makes sense. You doing the show and recording to call somebody as if you was the aggressor, but you have a clip when they was live streaming the whole time. So Zay, you have a Zay on your phone, before you hang it up, you have a replay.
Me too. I don't play.
No, but I'm saying before when we first got here, you have a replay, and then he has what he recorded after 30 minutes of us going back and forth. And then his boyfriend is still.
So what caused it? So
replay. Who walked up on who first?
What started it? He said.
What started it?
Y'all gonna
we walked in.
They gotta talk to you.
Y'all walked in and did what?
History.
We walked in, he asked, what did you say about your dad and mama? You like, oh.
And what did he do with his
and
hands?
He asked what you said. You say you needed that. And as if you
That
needed
makes
No,
sense.
I didn't say I needed that. He said that.
That makes sense. You know.
And you say you needed that.
No, he walked up and said,
It's cameras everywhere.
Hey,
It's
officer, so
cameras
I came
everywhere.
in, he spoke about
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
And he basically, I said, why did you say
Freedom
all
of
that? He was
speech.
like, it's still that fucking that mother, all that. I said,
Freedom of
that's how you feel.
speech.
He's like, yeah, do you need that? You came here for that? I said, what you want to do? Like, I just came here to party with my friends.
And you told me to
He said,
come
"Do you need
outside.
that?" I said, well, I won't disrespect this house. If you want to go outside, we go outside, handle it. No one went outside. They just kept yelling at the
Well,
top of the
I
line.
think compared to this place with the jail, you're gonna like this place better.
Yeah.
That's what I
think
said
none
to
of y'all wanna
everybody.
go right out of jail, right? Like,
No.
I ain't gonna like that at all. Trust me.
Okay,
You're in a comfy place.
Just
Okay, so how about
listen.
you just, okay,
Just
how
a
about this?
second.
Can you just make sure everybody just leave without touching each
No,
other?
I don't think nobody's gonna touch.
Everybody don't need to leave.
I'm sorry.
No. This
All right,
go too
it's
far.
up to you.
Yeah.
Nobody can drive though, so you're gonna have to start getting in.
My driver's outside.
He got a driver.
I have a driver and my bodyguard is out the door.
All right.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
is?
if y'all wanna go,
Yes.
y'all can.
My driver and my bodyguard.
I like to have another conversation with you as well.
Yeah,
can I get some
We keep
water?
being trying to be forced to go outside with people with bodyguards. For people with bodyguards. So this is a setup. It's bodyguards out the door that's being paid to jump us.
Side note. So shout out to Brian. He is so funny. I love him. I really do. I do not blame Brian for calling the police. Now, some people look like, oh, okay, well, if you talking ish online, you got to be about that live when you see the person, blase, blase. They never said that they wanted to put hands on Saucy or that it was up when they seen him, anything like that. No. That was all Saucy. So again, content is content. If you online popping ish, you just online popping ish. If you feel like the person should stand on it when you see them, then make them stand on it. If not, you can't get mad that they're calling the police because you are trying to force them to go outside and throw hands when not only you, but bodyguards and all of that. Because there's no way that they were going to go outside. Anybody was going to swing on Saucy or Nupe and Saucy's bodyguards and whatnot, not jump in. Saucy brought Nupe over there to put hands and feet on both of them. I do not believe Saucy had any intention of putting his hands on either party. I believe he brought Nupe over there to do it, and I also think that that's why Saucy didn't tell them that he was going to be bringing Nupe, because he wanted them to stay. He didn't want them to leave knowing Nupe was coming with an issue. That's why he lied and said that Jada Waiter was coming. If Saucy planned on putting his hands on anybody, I feel like he would have done it, you know. Saucy has scrapped before. I don't think Saucy's scary, but I also don't think Saucy wanted any real smoke. I think that Saucy wanted to watch his man do it. Saucy wanted to sick Nupe on them like an attack dog. Is how I feel. So if you want to come over here lying and playing games, I do not blame them for calling 911. Now, would that have been my decision? No. But that's what they decided to do, because I would have, you know, went head up in the kitchen right there. Go outside for what? Like, you wanted that bad, you needed that bad, then okay. There's nothing but space and opportunity in here. You done already kicked it off by coming in here on this energy, so let's send it up. Now, Zay's home was already disrespected because none of that should have happened at all. But that's not Beejay's fault that Saucy was trying to cause all of this madness at his alleged friend's home, because real friends don't do that to friends. Like, you could have at least gave him the heads up. So let's keep going and key, because this was a whole key.
Give me that water back.
This is it's bodyguards outside. They keep trying to force us to go outside so we get jumped by security guards.
No, just
So they've been here all this time?
Yeah, they've been
No, you know our address.
The storyline, Jameson. Money low.
They were all social media influencers, and the conversation started getting a little carried away too far to where people
Jameson,
were,
can you give me some water, please?
No,
Because
but
I'm not done
it
with
got
my
nothing to do
story.
with me. I'm just like,
No, it's somebody outside in the Uber. They saying
Advise them to leave. Right?
I advise everybody to leave.
I mean, that was the best idea. I don't know why they were still here arguing.
I said that plenty of times. I'm like,
I wonder too. I was asleep. I got woken up out my sleep as you see
he was
right there. I was asleep. So when I'm the aggressor.
Right here. You know, I got cameras all over my house. You guys walk in.
Because then they would have called the police.
It wasn't going to go too far, but it was just basically like, obviously I'm not finna shove because it's a mutual friend. He's my friend.
The girls are broke and the girls need money right now. The rap career is not working, so nothing's working right now. So everybody needs a storyline. So you know when you have stuff to lose and stuff like that, you have.
I know Nupe like the back of my hand.
This is all for.
I've been around Nupe for so long.
Icon, I know about clips. I know how it works.
I know Nupe like the back of my hand. This bitch was around me every day. I know Nupe. Soon as we would have went in that bitch shit, he would have caught the police, played the police game. Santana got security out the door. I know what's going on here. Nupe like to press charges and sue and do all that. The fuck?
You know I'm gonna be the
bitch, I'm not dumb. Bitch.
I'm the realest bitch in the room.
Why Santana kept saying?
No.
Yeah. Know exactly
I'm done with all this. Y'all can figure that out with y'all and y'all heart relationship with y'all got going on. But me, I'm finna go. Right. I'm finna go. So y'all got too much going on for me. No, but it be too much for me because it be a lot of she said this and she said this, then they get back brought up when people mad. I don't do all that because I'm a real bitch. Nobody can fuck with me. I don't play with you hoes and I don't let you hoes play with me. Okay? I got shit to lose. I got a daughter at home. I'll see you later. You bitches ain't got shit to lose. You hoes need a storyline. I am the storyline. Y'all see I've been popping since I came out for 4 years. Bitch, like I told her, check the stats. On YouTube, you have 140 million. I have 300 million. Bitch, check the stats. Double, ho. I can't get no work. Literally, in real life. When it comes to that. Like I said, let's go. Mwah, no bars. Bitch. Girl. Let's go, babe, and keep the camera rolling. I got a lot of things to get off of my chest. I can't. Come on, let's go. I can't believe I got woken up with this ruckus.
Here, this y'all charger.
Oh my God.
Grab a heartbeat.
This is crazy. I got woke up with this ruckus. This is crazy.
And I was on the Santana was on the phone talking about let's take a shot.
Let's go.
That's what I
Let's
said.
go.
She was on the phone.
Why was she waking me up with this
He
ruckus?
kept saying Santana was on the phone.
Stop.
Zay, am I lying or am I telling the truth?
Yes.
Santana was on the phone saying, oh, I'm finna come up there. We finna take shots.
Let's go, babe.
We about to. Damn.
100 mil versus 300 mil is the difference. But we got a what? We got an Uber? Oh, you want me to leave you want me to leave this? You want me to leave her here? No, okay. I'm sorry.
Y'all gonna be good for right now?
Yeah, they good.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
We good.
I hope they don't come back and try to hurt me.
If they do, just give us a call.
I will. I swear to God, I'm pressing charges. I'm at every court date.
Alright, don't text him. Let him be. All right.
All right.
We never text
him on social media. I'm so sorry that I had to disturb your night. I'm so sorry. You have a great night. Thank you. Have a blessed one. Bitch, I'm going to show a whole storyline. Watch this. Let's go home.
Put that on.
Sorry. Let's go home, baby.
This was the setup.
Let's go. I'm talking about now.
No, we need to wait for the police to leave so we can drive off.
I'm talking about now. Just ridiculous. Oh.
Bitch, you call the police. I was like,
you know how I give it up.
Police?
Bitch, if we're going to do a storyline, let's run it for real. Let's run it for real. Let's run a storyline.
This is the key to me.
No, Jameson, because I told you the girls' funds are running low. What do we talk about? Hello, amen.
You know what's crazy? I know Nupe like I know everybody that's around me. I know Nupe like the back of my hands. Nupe, you came to we spared you. The whole time you've been doing weird shit on the back end, doing all this weird. You keep ticking, antagonizing.
Wait till we get home.
Don't worry about it. Bitch, now I'm finna read a bitch for real. No shade.
Fuck!
That's weird. I regret sparing. I was like, you know
what?
what?
Why would y'all do this after I'm done with my Bigo campaign? Let me fucking call Bigo and say, girl, I need to run my campaign. Girl, if we gonna get paid off it, bitch, let's get paid off of it. Amen. Girl, I ain't doing shit.
Not always in
I'm not
something.
doing nothing for free.
Now, like, if I was weird, I'm such a weird friend.
Hold on, I'm talking to our assistant.
If I was a weird friend, I would have posted. I would have posted Nupe getting beat up. I would have posted the video when I went to his mama house when he was still messing with Santana. When Splat was over there at the house. I would have
all this conversation.
It's a lot. Like, that's weird. Fuck. We didn't do none of that. fuck?
Cause we finna shake it up real quick. We finna get a little shaky. We finna do a little storyline cause it's giving that. So that's why
That's
I called the police,
crazy.
so it can add on to the storyline. Like, well, yeah, it's giving that. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna show you how to make.
We would have went in Nupe shit. He would have called the police. I know Nupe. That bitch said anytime somebody with money touch me, I'm calling the police. And I'm pressing charges. Oh, bye. I don't give a fuck.
This is a gag to me because I literally have to.
Cause he was on the phone. Santana was on the phone the whole time.
I literally have to go because I just gotta go.
Come on, where the key at?
Check to see if the police out there. I just literally gotta go.
Where my
There's
shoes?
something telling me I have to go.
Come on. Where my shoes?
Lord have mercy. Being here with us. Jameson, this hat don't got nothing to do with nobody. It's my hair. Literally. Talking about cutting my hair. That video, let alone, at 350,000 views, got more views than
She never fucked with me.
Wait.
But you just called me every day.
She said, well, no, this is what she said when y'all was arguing, because I heard that argument.
Not here.
She had basically said, you knew what we came over here for, and you was like, you know he ain't fuck with you.
Didn't know he was coming.
Yeah, you was like, I didn't know he was coming. Then she said, well, since you didn't know he was coming, you know I didn't fuck with you. And then that's when you was like,
right.
When?
Because she just...
And that's when you was like, when? And then that's what Santana
That's
was like,
crazy. You called me out my sleep because you didn't have no ideas for your motherfucking rollout for your album, babes.
You gave her the rollout.
I was giving you.
You gave her the rollout.
Hospital shit you did. I literally gave you ideas.
You gave her the rollout.
I supported you, bitch. Like I do to all my friends.
No, baby, what the gang is, you gave her the rollout when she called you and said, can you do my video? So what video she said you to do?
She said, oh yeah, y'all come up with so much good ideas. When my album come out, I need y'all to do all this, all this, all that. The fuck?
Girl, she gagged. And just wait. This is gagging me still. Ain't this a gag? Ain't nobody gagged?
Bitch, I'm not gagging.
I'm like so damn dead. I've been up for 24 hours, bitch.
I'm trying to catch my...
Come on.
Girl, I just woke up. I'm trying to...
You was asleep over here. You was
girl,
knocked out.
slum.
You was knocked out when you ain't hear fucking lyric just...
Side note, I know that was a lot, but I need you to see what's going on because there's so many more developments in this story or storyline. So I needed you to see all of this so when we come with part 2, you know what we're talking about because we're going to pick pretty much right off where we left. Saucy comes live after the kerfuffle that happened at Zay's home and speaks on Beejay.
I really thought they was like gangster girls though. I really thought they was like bout it. If I would have knew that, like, I would never pull up on no cop caller or nothing like I don't. That would be dumb. Oh, Niche, that's lit. Congrats. That's what I'm talking about, bitch. I got scholars and nurses and smart bitches in my chat. That's a bad bitch for you. And it's so funny too, cause people are lie, people are pump fake. Like I'm not that girl, and I'm not as big as I am. But people do things because I'm as big as I am. If it was just Sean and Bob, them hoes just would have went live and talked about it.
Side note, so Saucy says that he thought that they were really, like some thuggish girls. Like they were going to come outside, they bought that life type of situation. When have they given that? Like, I've been watching them for a while and they're pretty, upscale, upper echelon, bougie. They don't give let's run it. They definitely do not give that. Maybe back in the day, but now I think over time, if you don't live that lifestyle, you don't really want to go back to it unless it's necessary. And in that situation, I don't feel like it was necessary. I do think Saucy is not being honest about going over there and thinking that they were going to run it. Because if so, why didn't you say that? Why lie and say that you're coming over with Jada Waiter instead of saying, y'all act like y'all about that life, me and my man on our way over there, be outside, like meet us on the front lawn. I don't want to disrespect Zay home, but we can walk down the street or go in the street, but I expect y'all to be outside when I pull up. If that's the type of time that we're on, then you would have been on the same time. I think Saucy went over there thinking that it would have been easy for Nupe to beat up both of them with one hand tied behind his back. Honestly, I don't think Saucy felt either one of them had a chance against Nupe. That's why Saucy had no intention of putting his hands on anyone. He was going to use his attack dog to do so. I think the dynamic of the relationship, Nupe and Saucy, has also changed because, again, Saucy likes one of the guys that are rough around the edges, one of the ones that, having, a hitter to the left of you. And that's not Nupe. That is not his energy. I do think Nupe will get down if he needs to, but I don't think Nupe wants to. He has businesses and, a lot to lose. So losing all of that, going back and forth to jail. Nupe is also not an American citizen. He was born in Africa. He's risking a lot to prove a point for someone that could do this on their own. If you truly felt some way about Jay speaking on your deceased mother, then you should have ran it. As soon as you saw him in that kitchen, you should have opened up that refrigerator, took that bottle of water out and tossed it across the room, is what I would have did if that was your energy. But again, Saucy wants to be the woman. So he's looking at it as Carisha coming over there with Diddy and telling Diddy to get him. Get DJ Academics. He was talking about me. I feel like that's how Saucy pulled up over there. I'm not lying. That's how I feel. He felt like I'm the girl. Get him. He messing with me. Like he's not a man himself. So yeah, that's the energy that I get. I love you all. This is part 1. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I love Beejay TV. Shout out to Saucy Santana and shout out to Nupe. This is part 1. I hope y'all are as excited as I am to introduce these new couples. The next installment will be more about Beejay TV, and then we'll switch and do Nupe and Saucy and on and so forth. We have another couple we're introducing as well, Brene, and so many more. So I hope you are all enjoying, okay? Happy holidays. I love you all. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Do you think Nupe and Saucy is going to work out? Do you think the beef between Saucy and Beejay TV and Nupe is real? Or is this all a storyline because the money is running low? Until the next video, bye.
I'm talking about donkey mouth ass bitches. But we finna get into all that, bitch. Oh, ugly ass, failure career ass bitch. Hopping on TikTok. Ain't made a hit since we no motherfucking win. Bitch, I'm finna read a bitch. Take a bitch where they don't wanna go.
I turn the bell off. That shit irritating me.
I don't know how you work this bell shit. How you turn this bell shit off? How you turn this? How you turn the bell shit off? Anybody know how to work her?
How do we turn the bell off?
Nasty ass, ugly ass, I'm talking about donkey mouth ass bitches. But we finna get into all that, bitch. Oh, ugly ass, failure career ass bitch, hopping on TikTok.